What is up, Butt Check fam? Thank you guys for tuning in once again. Yes, we got a back-to-back. We just posted yesterday, and now we are back because Fighters just posted that new patch the other day. The FGC, a lot of mixed feelings, a lot of people thinking this might be the end of the game. We're about to cover it all. Ladies and gents, let's go.
Button check.
What is up? One more time. Thank you for tuning in, Button Check family. We are here to check these hot Fighters update patch buttons that need to be checked. I feel like I just said a lot. Okay, as you may or may not know, Dragon Ball FighterZ just came out with a new patch a couple days ago. A lot of people, big names, pros, content creators are being very vocal about this update. Some people really pissed off. Let's unpack it. Okay, so we're gonna start it right here and kick it off with Kuba. Definitely check out his information. I'll put his link in the description field below. All the content creators featured, show him some love. Okay, so we started off saying, my thoughts on Fighters. Everything after season 2 was a completely different game. It went from this game being about space control into mix to a game about full screen button flailing. It just sucks that this game I loved enough to put 10K hours into is gone. Right here, continuing on saying, I think the community for this game has always been a double-edged sword, but the community leaders are a treasure and deserve to be recognized. They didn't even have to give you this last patch, but they fought for it. All in all, Fighters had a crazy run for 2 years and got robbed for multiple reasons for recognition from looked like 2020 to 2022. No one's fault, but the companies couldn't justify putting money into the netcode. I think the new game is a completely different game, wearing the skin of the Fighters I enjoyed. Have fun with what you want. Don't get me wrong, there was a lot of wrong with the earlier seasons of the game, but I felt at least it felt like a game, not a cash grab fighter. Then I noticed even Sonic Fox posted about it as well, saying Fighters patch on paper looks absolutely garbage. Broski had an interesting take right here saying, if the Fighters Balance Patch team were your parents, they'd ask you to write a detailed Christmas list. You'd list all your favorite toys, and then when the presents arrive, you'd unwrap a turkey baster, the keys to a 95 Mazda Miata, and a framed potato of Jerry Seinfeld. And it pretty much continues on from there. I mean, you have some saying it's kind of like the fuck it patch, you know, from what it feels like. And then of course you got that opposite side of the fence. You got others saying, I don't care what the naysayers are saying. I like the Fighters patch. I actually get to play my characters again, finally. And it's one of those things, right? Because you're on one side, I see, you know, Mike and Ike posting like, I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the most pick your poison feeling I've ever had with fighting games right now. Strive patch looking odd, Fighters patch looks terrible, DNF got goofy shit. But then on the flip side, you see somebody like Bum posting the exact opposite, saying Fighters new patch just came out, DNF Duel just came out, KOF 15 is thriving at events online and offline, Strive has taken over the #1 game at majors, FGC looking healthy out here. So like I said, always, you got that two sides of the fence, you got the positive and you got the negative. Then again, I don't see Bum in this patch, or in this post, kind of going into each game, just kind of naming what's out right now in numbers wise. But I did see Bum post something on the Fighters patch, and I'll post it on the screen if I have it, basically saying it's not perfect, but he doesn't think it's bad as people are making it out to be. Then I see a gamer by the name of UpDogNintender at Nintender247 post this saying the new Fighters patch is wild, what the fuck?
Damn. Damn. I don't even know how to play this. I don't even know how to play Live Go. Why am I doing this?
Goddamn. Why can't he taunt mid combo?
Oh, Parsec. Parsec can't even handle this bullshit,
I thought
bro.
he crashed this game.
Nah, that's just Parsec. It can't handle this bullshit. I can't even flip over that.
Oh my god.
That was supposed to be level 3, but it doesn't even matter. Alright, good night, girl. Good night, girl. I'll see you tomorrow.
Holy shit.
Then I noticed another gamer by the name of Lewis Parker at LP Can't Lose posting this saying, so letting Vidal cancel her moonsault kick into any special moves mean she can cancel moonsault kick into moonsault kick. All right, so let's go ahead and unpack this right quick. So, of course, you're always going to have those two sides, but it seems like a lot of, like we said, a lot of predominant players and content creators are speaking out a lot right now against the patch. I know that Fighters has had its, its downside for a while, like people are pointing out, and now it's almost to the point where players are like completely giving up on it. Now, we're not saying everybody. We don't want to put the whole community in a box. It just seems like a lot, according to social media. I even noticed the homie Cool Kid, which I originally met him in the Street Fighter community. Dude got top 8 at EVO the year that I was there. It was fucking hype, amazing. Since then, it seems like he's kind of taken a step back from Street Fighter. I believe he'll come back in Street Fighter 6. This is me just spitballing. But since then, I noticed he's like thrived in the fighters community, making content, for fighters on YouTube and whatnot. Right here, he posted this saying, "I don't see myself flying across anywhere to play this version of Fighters. I'll still play it online, but offline, I think that's GG's for me until Street Fighter 6 drops." Okay, so I was right with Street Fighter 6. "I hate how scrubby, I don't even like using that word, this game feels now. I'm getting them Street Fighter 5 vibes before I dropped it. That buff to Spark really just leaves a bad taste to me when they should have been nerfing to not be so autopilot, but now reinforces goofball play even more. I'm just tired. And honestly, the nerf to Ghost Oki leaving bad vibes to me too. Rewarding scramble play is not it." Okay, so once again, there you have it. So how do y'all feel, man? I know this game has come a long way. I remember when it first dropped, so many people were hype. Dirty Low was playing it. He even got me to play it for a while. And I realized pretty much right off the bat, it wasn't my type of game. Not that I thought it was bad or anything, man. I grew up watching Dragon Ball and trying to play, different versions of it. And obviously this was the best version that I've ever seen of the game. But then, of course, as the years went on, things just kind of, I don't know, it kind of seemed to change a little bit. Or should I say a lot? And now it's to the point where, you got one hand, people saying, like they said, I don't care what the naysayers say, I still like it. But you got others going to the extent of saying like, man, maybe Street Fighter 6 is going to have to be the savior of the fighting game community after all, which seems pretty weird. It's like a big statement, because as of right now, if I'm just kind of generally looking at the FGC, I kind of agree with Bum on the one hand, because I'm like, we have so much shit going on right now with Strive and, DNF Duel and KOF and so on. It just seems like there's a lot going on. But when you dig deeper into these communities, it's almost like just because they exist, just because they're there and we might have more options, doesn't necessarily mean that's a good thing or that the community's happy. So what do y'all think, man? Do y'all think it's that big of a deal to where this is pretty much the end of Fighters? Or do you think, Fighters been over? Do you think that, this game has pretty much been in the shitter for a while? Or are you on that other side where like, it's not really that big of a deal. We still see people, playing it. But there it is, one more again. Definitely let me know how you're feeling. This one was pretty much no chapters today because we were just talking about this topic. I just posted yesterday. If you want to catch, video is right here. It was a hot one, man. Definitely hot topics. Check it out. Big debates. And on top of that, thank you guys for the massive love. Please like, subscribe, helping the channel grow, helping us do it full time. Thank you, man. It means the world to me and my family. And also, real quick before I get out of here, I want to give a special shout to a viewer. I can't even say his name because he asked me not to. A gentleman reached out to me a few days ago, said, "I heard you wanted to play DNF Duel. What's your PayPal?" And literally just like, "Here, buy DNF Duel. This is my gift to you." I was literally blown away. It caught me out of nowhere. I was like, "Yo, can I promote something for you? What is your name? What you want me to get out there?" And he said, "I would rather just not." So I want you to enjoy it. Just, you don't have to mention anything on my side. Just, it's my gift to you. And it literally just blew me away. So, sir, you know who you are. I appreciate the mad love. And I'm going to be playing me some DNF Duel and probably more than likely doing some content and videos on it. So I thank you for the massive love. You guys have been blessing my family. I mean, there's no words. So one more again, thank you guys for the massive love. We will see you soon. If not tomorrow, definitely the next day. Love you forever. Peace. Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
I'm not done yet.